dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Nigeria government allocates 47.5 billion for rehabilitation of 50 schools without location amid budget padding scandal. Northern governors and other stakeholders mount pressure on President Bola Tinubu to remove Akpabio as Senate president amid the 3.7 trillion budget padding scandal. Alright, my people, welcome back to this wonderful channel as we bring you back-to-back updates and information as they hot. In case it's your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to turn notification bell so that anytime we drop our news, now you could be the first to watch them. My people, don't be small matter they happen for this country. People ask Nigerians continue to probe into the alleged padding of the 2024 budget passed by the National Assembly. It was learned that 47.5 billion was allocated in the budget of the Ministry of Education for the renovation of provision of learning materials in 50 schools across the Nigeria. The location of the schools were not stated. So it was reported that now suspended Senator Nengi 2 weeks ago alleged that the leadership of the Senate padded 2024 budget by 3.7 trillion. And Nengi, a People Democratic Party member representing Bauchi State, has alleged that the Senate leadership under Godswill Akpabio and the presidency padded the budget being implemented. So he alleged that the budget being implemented by the government was different from the one passed by the National Assembly. Meanwhile, page 377 of the 2024 Appropriation Act with ERGP 2024-3999 under the Federal Ministry of Education line item says 47.5 billion was allocated to 50 selected government secondary schools across the nation for infrastructure upgrade and provision of education materials and teaching tools. Meanwhile, in Arise TV, Oseni Rufai, who shared the budget document on his X handle, questioned whether the allocation affirmed some of the concern raised by Senator Nengi on the budget currently implemented by the federal government. So many X users have decried the rate of alleged dishonest and illegal activities in the government system. Because transparency is the greatest issue in Nigeria, they intentionally didn't even conclude location so that nobody will monitor or question them. Honestly, stealing and embezzle of public funds by politicians have become the lot of Nigerians. My people, honestly, you see, stealing and embezzling of public funds is what Nigeria's politicians are good at. They know that Nigerian people don't care. People have adjusted their lifestyle to the hardship and situation of things in the town now. My people, not be small matter. We see this allocation of 47.5 billion for schools and renovation without disclosing the location raises valid concern about transparency and accountability in government spending. Senator Abdul Nengi's concern about budgetary practice and oversight are echoed in this situation, highlighting the need for greater scrutiny and clarity in source allocation to ensure effective use of public funds. Transparency matters. Accountability is needed. It is difficult to accurately assess the concern raised by Senator Abdul Nengi without further information on the specifics of his concern. So, the allocation of 47.5 billion for the renovation of 50 schools across Nigeria can be seen as a significant investment in the education sector. So, the impact of this allocation on the quality of education and the learning environment in these schools will depend on the efficient and transparent use of this fund. So, it's essential for the Ministry of Education to ensure that the renovation projects are carried out effectively and that the allocated funds are used for their intended purposes. If not that, chaos go there for this Nigeria because they don't to loot our money. I be the thing. Now they brought out 47.5 billion to renovate 50 government secondary schools without location. Imagine. Where is it done, my people? Coach me, did they try prove to us say wetin Senator Nengi talk na true? Because they bring allocation of 47 billion. Why they no go put location? So people are go like make I know what to think about this in the comment section. I go like hear from una, make I know una thoughts, una contribution, what to think about this matter in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation live in our comment section. Moving on to the next one. My people, now on it again. The Northern governors and some of the stakeholders are pressurizing President Bola Tinubu to ensure the removal of Senate President Godswill Akpabio or face the daily political consequences. It was gathered that the suspension of Senator Abdul Nengi was hitting the political scene, which has started to get to President Bola Tinubu. My people, don't be small matter. A top source in the National Assembly told us that the heat generated by the budget padding controversy had gone beyond what was anticipated by Senate President Godswill Akpabio. So the suspension of Senator Abdul Nenji is hitting the Nigeria political scene beyond what Akpabio anticipated. The heat is getting to President Bola Tinubu now. President Bola Tinubu is unhappy about what Akpabio and his group did in the National Assembly. So the northern governors are pressurizing President Bola Tinubu to remove Akpabio or he face a civil war. My people go bad. Senator Abdul Nenji, representing Bauchi Central Senatorial District on the platform of the People Democratic Party, recently alleged that the 2024 budget had been padded up to the tune of 3.7 trillion. So the lawmaker alleged that the Senate leadership padded the budget currently being implemented instead of the one passed by the National Assembly. So the allegation gathered public outrage, but the lawmaker, however, insisted that 3.7 trillion could not be accounted for in the 2024 budget. So he alleged that there were two budgets in circulation and that the one currently being implemented was not the one passed by the National Assembly. Nenji said this in BBC Hausa service interview, where he alleged that President Bola Tinubu's government was executing a budget significantly higher than what was passed by the National Assembly. So he insisted that the 25 trillion budget was debated and passed, not the 28.7 trillion that was being implemented. However, the presidency, though a statement issued by Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, describes Senator Nenji's claim as false. Onanuga insisted that President Bola Tinubu never presented a budget of 25 trillion on November 29, 2023, but a budget of 27.5 trillion to the joint section of the National Assembly was made up of 9.92 trillion recurrent expenditure, debt services of 8.25 trillion, and capital expenditure of 8.7 trillion. But the lawmaker representing Cross River North Senatorial District, Senator Agom Jarigbe, revealed that some senior senators received 500 million each from the budget. Jarigbe made the revelation on the floor of the Senate last Tuesday amid controversy following budget padding allegation made by Senator Abdul Nenji. Many Nigerians have slammed the leadership of Senate President Godswill Akpabio for the alleged fraud. And following a rally session on Tuesday, the Senate suspended Senator Nenji Abdul for 3 months over the budget padding allegations. But shortly after Nenji's suspension, President Bola Tinubu met with Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Deputy Senate President Jubril Baru, and some other lawmakers behind closed door at the State House. Meanwhile, a civil group of the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project vowed to take illegal action against the Senate over Nenji's suspension. It was learned that they not asked President Bola Tinubu to make Akpabio divert part of the controversial 3.7 trillion to projects in the region to balance the alleged loop-sidedness. What I mean all this, it was learned that President Bola Tinubu has issued an ultimatum to Akpabio to restate the suspended Senator Nenji. One of the things the North is demanding from President Bola Tinubu is to make Akpabio move some of the 3.7 trillion added to the budget to projects that will benefit the North as a way of balancing the loop-sided projects. So President Bola Tinubu on his part has given Akpabio to reinstate Senator Nenji. Meanwhile, Akpabio is headed to Lagos with his group of senators to meet with senior editors. The plan is to see the editors and get them to start writing positive story about the Senate. My people don't be small matter. I go like gonna tell me what I think about this matter. Wonder shall never end. Anyway, with Akpabio, anything and everything is possible considering his past record. How he emerged as Senate President without being a candidate in an election. Wonder shall never end indeed. My people go like gonna tell me what I think about this matter. Let me know your thoughts, your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation live in our comment section. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to us. Really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like on your way there. Stay safe, guys. Bye.